What if I told you that your reality is just a highly advanced video game? That the world you experience, with all its complexities and wonders, is nothing more than lines of code in a supercomputer? This isn't the plot of a science fiction movie, but a serious philosophical idea called the simulation hypothesis. The simulation hypothesis proposes that what we perceive as reality is actually a sophisticated simulation, perhaps run by a more advanced civilization. Imagine a future where technology has advanced to the point where creating such simulations is commonplace. Could we be living in one right now? This idea might sound outlandish at first, but many respected thinkers, including philosophers and scientists, have explored its implications. The more we learn about the universe and our place in it, the more intriguing the simulation hypothesis becomes. Let's dive into the arguments and see why it's not as crazy as it sounds. The term simulation might make you think of simple computer games like The Sims. But imagine a simulation so advanced that it's indistinguishable from reality itself. The inhabitants of this simulation, us, would have no way of knowing we're living inside a computer program. The simulation hypothesis was popularized by philosopher Nick Bostrom in his 2003 paper, Are You Living in a Computer Simulation? Bostrom doesn't claim that we definitely live in a simulation, but argues that it's highly probable given certain assumptions. His argument hinges on the idea that if civilizations reach a point of technological maturity where creating such realistic simulations is possible, then the number of simulated realities would vastly outnumber the single real reality. Therefore, statistically speaking, it's more likely that we are living in a simulation. But why would anyone create such a complex simulation in the first place? The reasons could be as varied as the simulations themselves. Perhaps it's for research, entertainment, or even as a form of ancestor simulation, allowing future generations to experience the past. Think about how far technology has come in just the past few decades. We carry powerful computers in our pockets, experience immersive virtual reality, and are on the verge of creating artificial intelligence that rivals our own. Now, extrapolate that progress thousands or even millions of years into the future. It's not unreasonable to think that future civilizations could possess the computing power to create simulations indistinguishable from reality. Consider the video games we play today. While still primitive compared to the hypothetical simulations we're discussing, they demonstrate the increasing realism and complexity that technology can achieve. As our technology continues to advance at an exponential rate, the line between simulation and reality could become increasingly blurred. If we accept that future civilizations could create such simulations, then Bostrom's argument about the sheer number of simulated realities makes the simulation hypothesis a compelling possibility. Our own technological progress offers a glimpse into a future where such simulations might be commonplace. Section 4. Quantum Clues. Reality as Code. The strange world of quantum physics, which governs the behavior of particles at the subatomic level, provides some intriguing hints that our reality might be more like a simulation than we realize. One of the most bizarre aspects of quantum mechanics is the idea that particles don't exist in a definite state until they are observed. This suggests that reality isn't solid in the way we perceive it, but rather more like a set of probabilities that collapse into a specific outcome upon observation. This is reminiscent of how a computer game only renders the parts of the environment that the player is currently interacting with. Could it be that our reality is similarly coded, with the program only generating the details necessary for our observation? Furthermore, the phenomenon of quantum entanglement, where two particles remain connected and influence each other instantaneously, regardless of distance, challenges our understanding of space and time. This spooky action at a distance, as Einstein called it, could be evidence of the underlying code that governs our simulated reality. While quantum physics doesn't prove the simulation hypothesis, the strange and counterintuitive nature of the quantum world aligns surprisingly well with the idea that our reality might be a sophisticated computer program. Section 5. Where is everyone? The silence of the universe. The vastness of the universe and the apparent lack of other intelligent life, often referred to as the Fermi paradox, also lends credence to the simulation hypothesis. If our universe is teeming with life, as many scientists believe, then why haven't we encountered any other intelligent civilizations? The sheer size and age of the universe suggests that there should be plenty of opportunities for life to arise and develop advanced technology. One possible explanation is that we are alone in the universe, but this seems statistically improbable. Another possibility is that advanced civilizations are deliberately hiding from us for reasons unknown. The simulation hypothesis offers a different perspective. What if we haven't encountered other civilizations because they are all part of separate simulations? Perhaps our simulation is designed to isolate us, preventing us from discovering the true nature of our reality or interacting with other simulated universes. The Fermi paradox, while not conclusive evidence, highlights the puzzling lack of extraterrestrial contact and leaves the door open for alternative explanations, like the simulation hypothesis, to gain traction. Section 6. But wait, could it be true? While the simulation hypothesis is a fascinating thought experiment, it's important to acknowledge the counterarguments and challenges it faces. One major criticism is the immense computing power required to simulate an entire universe down to the quantum level. Even with future technology, it seems unfathomable that a computer could handle such a complex task. Another challenge is the question of purpose. Why would an advanced civilization go through the effort of creating a simulation as complex as our universe? What would they gain from observing our simulated lives? Furthermore, the simulation hypothesis suffers from a lack of concrete evidence. While some aspects of quantum physics and the Fermi paradox might seem suggestive, they don't offer definitive proof that we're living in a simulation. Critics argue that the simulation hypothesis is ultimately unfalsifiable. If there's no way to prove or disprove it, then it remains a philosophical curiosity rather than a scientific theory. Despite these challenges, the simulation hypothesis continues to capture the imagination and spark debate about the nature of reality, consciousness, and our place in the universe. Section 7. The red pill or the blue pill? What do you choose? The simulation hypothesis, while lacking definitive proof, offers a mind-bending perspective on our reality. It challenges us to question our assumptions about the world and our place in it. If we are living in a simulation, it raises profound questions about free will, the meaning of life, and the nature of our creators. Are we just lines of code in a giant computer program? Or do we possess some level of autonomy within this simulated reality? Would discovering that we live in a simulation change your outlook on life? Would you seek to escape the simulation and discover the true nature of reality? Or would you choose to remain blissfully ignorant within the confines of our simulated world? The simulation hypothesis might never be proven or disproven, but it serves as a powerful reminder that the reality we perceive might not be the only one or even the real one. It encourages us to think critically, question our assumptions, and embrace the vastness of the unknown.